A digital footage from current cameras is too sharp, too perfect, too clinical. But what if you could make it look like this? I've been using Dehancer for a while now, and by the end of this video, you'll know if it's a good fit for your workflow and if it's worth your hard-earned money. I'll be covering features like film emulation, highlightation, bloom, grain, etc. Okay, installing Dehancer is super straightforward. Once you go on their website and find an appropriate file for your editing software, in my case it's Final Cut Pro, but I do intend to make another video showing the workflow for DaVinci Resolve, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, Final Cut Pro for this one. So you download the file, you install it on your computer, and once it's installed, you go and open your Final Cut Pro, and you'll find the plugin right under All Effects tab. Scroll down, go to Film Emulation. And once you're in a film emulation, you'll see the Dehancer Pro version 7. You basically drag that file and you drop it on your footage. Now, in order to take advantage of this plugin and unlock the full potential, you have to shoot your footage in log. I'm not gonna go in depth about what log is, but basically log is ability of your camera to preserve most information from the file. It's the flat profile. You know, you get the most information from your shadows and your highlights. If you want to make your footage look filmic and cinematic, shoot in log. And if you want to know about this topic, there's ton of videos on YouTube. But if for some reason your camera doesn't shoot log, don't worry, you could still use this plugin and you can still take advantage of amazing features that the plugin has to offer. The heart of Dehancer is the ability to emulate real film stocks. You can choose from a variety of profiles like Kodak Vision 3, Fuji Reala, or Ilford black and white stock. Each has unique color characteristics, gray structure, and contrast curves. Here's what my clips look like when I apply Kodak 2383. The footage you're seeing here was shot on different cameras, graded in Dehancer with Kodak Vision 3 profile and Kodak 2383 print film. Unlike adding an overlay with grain, Dehancer's grain is part of the image, reacting naturally to highlights and shadows. You can fine-tune the amount, the size, the color, density of the grain. Here's what 16mm film looks compared to the 35mm film. Another feature that's made my life super easy is the ability to apply highlightation and bloom. If you ever watched older movies, you'll notice a subtle red-orange glow around bright areas. That's highlightation. Dehancer simulates this beautifully. Bloom, on the other hand, adds a soft glow to highlights. It's mimicking like how film lenses naturally diffuse the lights. Together, both of these features create a very dreamy and organic filmic look. I suggest not to overdo it. With features like this coming into our workflow, a lot of creators have started overusing them to achieve that cinematic look, and I feel like everybody's footage looks extremely bloomy or has too much highlightation. It's never good to have too much, you know, just a little bit, just a subtle look makes it look great. But if you apply too much, I think you're killing your footage. Dehancer lets you emulate actual print mediums. Want the cinematic Kodak 2383 look or a softer Fujifilm feel? You can also tweak contrast, color density, and fine-tune the image. This is what makes Dehancer more than just a lot. It gives you full control of the filmic process. For a true vintage feel, Dehancer includes tools like film damage, film breath, and gate wave. These mimic real film imperfections, from minor scratches to natural jitter of film running through a projector. If you're working on a period piece or a music video, these can add an incredible authenticity to your videos. And I really like using these tools. To really see the power of the Dehancer plugin, let's compare the original footage to the final graded look. Notice how film grain, highlightation, and bloom add texture and depth. It transforms the digital sharpness into something more pleasing to eye, more organic, more filmic, more cinematic. Now, it's not all perfect. And I want to mention that you need a really powerful computer to use these features real time. Otherwise, I suggest using proxies and applying the final effects towards the end after you're done with your editing. Otherwise, it will be very taxing on your processing power. In my office, I have a Mac Mini powered by M2 Pro, which is a pretty powerful machine. And when I use the Dehancer plugin, it slows it down quite a bit. I have to render the entire footage to see what my final grade looks like while I'm editing it in real time. Otherwise, it's just very choppy and slowed down. If your computer is a little more advanced, maybe you have the latest MacBook fully spec'd out, it will work much better, but it's really, really taxing. So if you want to work fast and edit fast, use your proxies. So is Dehancer worth the hype? In my opinion, it does. You know, I don't want to be biased. They did reach out to me and let me use this program or plugin for free, and I really appreciate it, but they did not tell me what to shoot or what to say in my video. I gotta say, I love it. I love the benefits of it. I love the fact that I could save time. Yes, it's a little taxing on my computer. Hopefully they can optimize it to work it a little bit faster. Overall, the benefits, the fact that I can save so much time when color grading and make my footage look like a movie, I don't know, it's worth it for me. It's totally up to you. You get to decide what you want to spend your money on. So if you think this is worth your while, let me know. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? What are the pros? What are the cons? They do have a trial on their website. You can go and download it right now and try it out. And if you decide to purchase it for yourself, there is a promo code link below, and there's also right here in the footage as well if you want to just copy it and paste it. And if you decide to purchase it and use my code, I really appreciate it. You don't have to use it, but if you do use it, I'll get a small kickback from Dehancer. And if you like these type of videos, consider subscribing. I'll be making more. Peace.